For this show you now, we're being asked to calculate the percent of each number. So first up, 160% of $53.27. So I'm going to start by taking my 160% and dividing that by 100 in order to get my decimal. So in this case, my decimal is 1.60. So then 1.60 times 5327 will give me an answer of, this is in dollars, $85.23. So convert my percent into a decimal. Of means multiply it by the 5327, and I then have an answer of $85.23. Question B, 0.75% of 135. First up, convert 0.75% into a decimal percentage. So 3 divided by 4 is 0.75%. Now I take that percent, that 0.75%, divide it by 100 to get my decimal form. So I have back that up here. 0.75% divided by 100 is 0.0075 as a decimal. So now I take that decimal, multiply it by my 135. And then that gives me an answer of 1.0125. This question's not in dollars, so I'm just going to leave that decimal as is, 1.0125. So that's what 0.75% of 135 is equal to. Question C, 55.8% of $500. Well, 55.8 is the same as 55.8%. So I need to take 55.8% and divide that by 100 to get my decimal form of my percentage. And in this case, that gives me an answer of 0.558. I know I'm calculating 55.8% of 500, so I'm going to take the decimal form of my percentage, 0.558. Of means multiply, and I'm going to multiply that by 500. So 0.558 times 500 gives me an answer of 279. So 279 is 55.8% of 500. Another one here, 1 1/4% of 60. Well, I know 1 1/4% is the same as 1.25%. So I'm calculating 1.25% of 60. So 1.25% in decimal form, I'm going to divide by 100. And that's going to give me 0.0125. Of means multiply. And then I bring down 60. So 0.0125 times 60 gives me an answer of 0.75. So 0.75 is 1 1/4% of 60.